What do you got there? Is that yogurt? Is this breakfast?
Yeah, it's breakfast time. We went to the beach yesterday and Mommy got sunburned. I covered him from head to toe. And I was pretty covered too, except I missed a couple spots.
You got a farmer's tan.
I know, it's kind of, it's just like that, basically. Like right here. And my foot. Just one foot too. Look at that. It's really like, you can see it right here and stuff. It was a very
good job
night. I'm very exhausted.
Does that mean you're all done? And then he sits back.
What are you doing? You gonna hit me? So today's a big day. Glucose test. It's really easy. This is what I'm drinking. I have to drink it an hour before the appointment. And when I walk in, I have to tell them when I check in that I'm doing my glucose test. That way they don't make me sit around forever. They just send me to the back right away to go get my blood drawn. An hour before, you can't have sugar, you can't even have caffeine. And I have to try to drink this in 5 minutes or less.
Oh.
And it's really sweet because I did this once. Did this once before.
What's the point of it?
Mama.
Yeah, baby? What? What do you want? What? Oh, you want applesauce? Hey! What's it called? You're welcome. That's thank you.
How about the packets?
If you have gestational diabetes, which is what they're checking for with this, they're trying to see how your body absorbs all the sugar. So this is like high sugar concentration. That's what makes it not taste good. It's like the sweetest Kool-Aid you could ever imagine. If you have high blood sugar levels, then you have gestational diabetes, which happens while you're pregnant, and it can make your baby have more sugar absorption, which makes the baby get bigger, and it can cause more complications, can raise your blood pressure, put stress on your heart, all of that kind of stuff. So you don't want that. So I'm gonna do this.
But you were fine the last time, right?
I was fine. So we'll see. It can change. It says it tastes better refrigerated. And I can't drink or eat anything until I go get tested after this for like the next hour. Oh, it's actually not that bad.
This is something that I always hear pregnant women complain about.
It's not that bad.
Oh.
It's not that bad.
I feel like it's notorious. Oh, that disgusting sugar water.
Maybe it's because I like sugar.
You've been preparing for it all pregnancy.
I'm like, this is exciting. No, I'm kidding. It's not delicious, but it doesn't taste terrible. It's just, it tastes like a melted down popsicle, which, it's that last, it was like the last drink that gets a little nasty. But it's not torturous. Like, it's not the worst thing that happens during your pregnancy, definitely. Like, there are definitely worse things. You know what I forgot to say too? They usually test you at the very end of your second trimester. So it means I'm close to the end of my second trimester. I'm 26 weeks tomorrow. Okay, maybe I do feel like I'm gonna throw up, but honestly, it's not the worst thing that happens during your pregnancy. The worst thing is pregnancy.
The entire thing.
I love you.
Are you listening to the baby?
He doesn't realize there's a baby. What's that? What's that? I had to drink one of these for you too. Oral glucose tolerance test, orange, 50 grams. There you go. Good job. You finished it. Thank you.
How you doing? Almost an hour?
I'm definitely feeling a little bit nauseous. It's kind of like I'm having a sugar surge. It's not even kind of, I'm having a sugar surge. And I know I'm gonna probably have a sugar crash as well. So it kind of makes you feel a little bit nauseous. I think this might be the part where women feel a little sick, like I almost want to throw up. And then I also want to pee really bad. I have to pee really bad, but to make it worse, like the sugar is making the baby kind of bounce around. So she's like bouncing on top of my bladder. So I have to pee really bad. And I feel like I'm a little bit nauseous. Like my energy level is definitely like, we're headed to the doctor now though. And hopefully everything is fine. You always get like a little nervous, right? Like the reason for me to be nervous is because then I'd have to like alter my diet and do all that kind of stuff, and I don't want to do that. So we'll see what happens. We're in one of the rooms. I just took my blood test, gave some pee, did all the vitals, and then it's really simple from here. so we keep his part private because there's nothing, it's actually like the boring stage of your pregnancy, which is a good thing. So no ultrasound or anything, we're just gonna listen for the heartbeat and I can ask my doctor questions. Note to self, don't get a sunburn. Don't get a sunburn in general, but don't get a sunburn right where they draw your blood. And then like afterwards she like had to wrap it with that bandage thing, the gauze thing, and that didn't feel good. And then they took my blood pressure on the other side, and that didn't feel good either because it was like squeezing my sunburn. It was pretty terrible, but otherwise not bad. But now I need coffee. I can feel my energy just draining because I'm sugar crashing now. They said they'll call me tomorrow, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. Cross your fingers.
And a baby doll? Nope.
Swimsuit time. Yeah, I know, we gotta take your shirt off. Okay, hands go up. Hands go up. Woo! Hands go down. So I don't put his swim diaper on until we get there because it's like a 30-minute drive still. He could always just poop. He loves swimming though, huh? You love swimming. You're gonna put it on yourself? Put it, you gotta put your legs there. Hi, Mason. Okay, ready? 1, 2. Okay, 2. All right. Whoops, your toes got stuck. Okay. And then let's do the rest. 1, 2. And then you gotta zip it. Wow, what a big boy. You ready to go swimming? We are headed to Nikash's swim lesson. He takes swim once a week now during the summer. It is unbelievably hard to get swim lessons in Los Angeles. It's kind of insane because it's not even cheap. It's like, I mean, it's not like overpriced or anything like that, but it's not cheap. It's just a 30-minute session and the wait list is kind of crazy. So he finally gets to start his lessons. They're private lessons. I thought 30 minutes was gonna be like not a long time, but I realized at his first lesson that 30 minutes is a long time for them because they start to get exhausted and he doesn't really want to always do what the instructor tells him. Like he just kind of wants to get in the pool and play, but she's obviously giving him instruction and stuff. So you'll see, but it's really cute. He loves the swimming pool. He loves it so much. It's one of his favorite things. So it's fun.
Isn't it nice and warm? Isn't it pretty good? So lucky are we that we get to be in this nice warm pool on this beautiful day. Okay, next up we're going to do some crab crawling. Good. Keep going this way, following my hand. Other way. Here we go, good. Good job. Baby, you gotta listen to me. Hands on the wall, buddy. You gotta hold yourself up. Good. All right. Now we're gonna do a climb out. Elbow. Push onto our tummies. Good. And push all the way out. On the count of 3, fall back in. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Big kickers. Kick. Kick. You're doing great. Keep it going. Big reaches. Excellent. Can you show me some nice big bubbles? Good. So cool. Okay, big glide out into the water. 1, 2, 3. So on the count of 3, I want you to blow really big bubbles. 1, 2, 3. Bubbles! Good job! Really nice work.
Wow.
Alright. Time out and get all warm in your towel.
We got cookies. We gotta put your clothes on and then
We'll do rockets out of the pool. We'll do rockets in front of mom. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Come on, say thank you, Faith.
Welcome, buddy.
How'd it go?
Great, he did a good job. He gets a reward. I don't usually let him eat much in his car seat just because I don't want to be worried about it, but he gets a reward after a swim lesson just because I know he works kind of hard. You can just tell he's pretty exhausted by the end. What's that, Nikash? Cookies, huh? Okay.
Is this Susan?
Yes, this is.
Hi, this is Cecilia calling from my camp's office. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm calling regarding your results
Okay.
It came back normal.
Oh, good. Thank
And
goodness.
it also shows that you're immune to measles.
I'm immune to measles. Oh, I didn't know we were checking for that. Well, that's good to know. That's great to know, actually, that I'm immune to measles. I didn't even know we were checking. Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Thank you.
It's like, I don't have glucose.
Yeah.
Did you have to drink the Fanta?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you want a Fanta?
I didn't know they were checking me for measles immunity.
Nobody ever told me that.
Nobody
ever told me I didn't have it either.
That's interesting. Yeah, I think it's maybe because of the current climate for measles.
The measles
right now.
climate?
The measles
We are
outbreak.
currently in a measles climate.
That's so interesting. I didn't know they were checking me for that, but I'm glad I'm normal for my glucose. No gestational diabetes, you guys. All that candy I've been eating, I was really worried about it. I'm not gonna lie.
You know they had to check me again after with Cyrus because they
Wait.
were like, he's such a your tests are normal, but your baby is very large, and then they made me do the test again, and they were like, no, you don't have it. You just have a really huge baby.
And you still do.
And I still do.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yay, guys! Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Susan doesn't have glucose. Is that what it's called?
Gestational diabetes.
No, I know that, but
My glucose levels aren't high. I don't have gestational diabetes.
Yeah,
That's the ticket.
yeah. That's what's up.
That's the ticket.
That's what's up. Continue with your sugar.
I'm gonna keep on eating the way I've been eating.
Donuts.
The 2 donuts that I just scarfed down.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Proud of
Feels
you.
good.
Proud of you.
Feels good. Gotta get my pickle on, okay? And Charzad's trying to get on this. Okay.
You guys, I am also expecting. Did you know that?
What are you expecting, Charzad?
This is a pizza.
Susan does not have high glucose levels. Susan does not have high glucose levels. Susan does not have high glucose levels.
Have that.
Cool, thanks. Cheers. Pickle cheers. Cheers. Pickle cheers.
You come here a lot?
Such a pregnant person stereotype with your pickles.
It's so good though.
Bring it on down! Oh, you rolling? Let me adjust my
Just gonna see what's
Classy here at the Sassy.
You know what I suspect?
I like hanging out with pregnant people because then I get to eat a little bit more than normal. I feel good about it.
Is that where you're supposed to be sitting?
I suspect
Yeah.
that pregnant women like pickles because we're so thirsty. It like helps get that it's so salty.
Can I get you guys to squeeze in a little?
Yeah, helps you, and then you just want to down a bunch of water, and then I feel like you actually absorb it. That's my theory.
With the Dries, I
Nikash.
dipped the naughtiest pickles in mustard, in like a vat of mustard, and ate them like chips and salsa.
That sounds
was
revolting.
So, I mean, I wouldn't do that now. I might do it now. But I'd do it again, but I did it, and I remember we were on a vacation with all these people that were not parents or pregnant, and they thought I was the most repulsive human on earth. They
You
thought I
kind of
was
sounds like a...
yeah, no, I fully admit it, but at the time,
I get it though. I get it.
pickles and mustard, it was like chips and salsa.
I get it.
Okay, can I at least, for anybody that thinks I'm crazy for pickles and mustard like you, Carly, they're both in the sour tart
I agree.
family.
And when you're pregnant, you taste things that people don't taste. And smell things that people don't smell.
They both live on a sandwich together in
Right.
harmony,
Agreed.
you know?
I was never a mustard person, though.
Okay.
So, like,
True. That is so.
They do.
I might have to try it now.
They do.
I'm gonna try this.
Yeah, thank you. Let me
gonna try
know.
this
You
in a
know, just a
second.
little Dijon. You know, if you want to be fancy.
A little Dijon.
little
Yeah.
French's mustard if you're feeling regular.
Pardon me.
Do you have any Grey Poupon? What is it again?
The outro, take 1 mark.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then have it open first.
I knew that. Sounds rolling.
Camera speeds.
Outro, take 1 mark.